Tonight we are at the Cromwell in Las Vegas and we are going to be dining at Giada. We are super excited to eat here. We have watched her on the Food Network for like the longest time. We actually did see on Instagram that she was here just about a week ago. So it's really cool to see that she is still coming back to her restaurant. So we are excited for a good night of some Italian cuisine. To start off tonight, I have got the Frosé. This is Whispering Angel Rosé with Grand Marnier, limoncello, and peach puree. This is a very wonderful Frosé. They also put like a little bit of sugar on the rim, which is a very nice touch. This is very delicious.
For my cocktail tonight, I got the Bellissimo. This is Bacardi rum, Aperol, muddled strawberries, and basil. And it's sweet and delicious. It's almost like it's basically like a strawberry, what do you always get? A strawberry?
Daiquiri?
Yeah, it's almost like a strawberry daiquiri. But not like totally frozen and not overly sweet, which I really like. And I think the basil actually in this helps to kind of balance that out a little bit, which is really cool. So pretty good start for cocktails. So we're still waiting on our appetizer, which should hopefully come out soon. And yeah, service has not been very good so far. So for an appetizer, we got an amazing antipasta dish with bresaola and prosciutto. Not really all that interesting to me. What I really love about this is the buffalo mozzarella that they serve here. These are mini little mozzarella balls that are coated in like almost like a buffalo sauce with like some lemon juice or dressing over the top, and then massive chunks of Parmesan. And then we've got some seasonal like accompaniments, fruits. We've got some grapes. We have some sliced apples. We have some stone ground mustard, regular mustard, and then my personal favorite, honey. And the honey pairs so well with the Parmesan. It's so good. Fantastic. It's an excellent dish. So great way to start the meal.
Tonight for my entree, I had the risotto. This came with scallops and some crab in the risotto. This was amazing. I thought about getting the filet because they did have a filet tonight. It was actually a bone-in filet. However, I saw somebody else get the risotto, and I was like, I have to get that. Like, the scallops just looked so cooked, like, perfect. So perfectly cooked. And that's how they came out for me, too. Seared so even on both sides, cut so easily with the knife. And just a little light salt on there. It was amazing. And that risotto was nice and cheesy, and I actually really liked the crab in there. And then I liked the little bit of texture from the peas, and there were like some scallions in there. So amazing. And Josh and I were actually just joking. We sometimes finish our whole plate, but we end up taking like stuff home or like leaving some left. Like, no, both of us completely cleaned our plates tonight, and it was kind of funny. I actually took a picture of it.
So for dinner tonight, I got pasta, which I normally try not to get pasta. And when I do, I always like to have a white sauce. So I never ever get spaghetti or pasta at all. But I saw this Giada's signature lemon spaghetti, and I was very unsure about it. It comes with shrimp, mascarpone cheese, lemon, and basil, $36. And I just wasn't sure. And I took a leap here and I got it, and it was really good. I'm not a mascarpone fan when it comes to that kind of like cheese sauce, and this was just incredible. It really tasted more almost like a creamy Alfredo like, and fantastic. I know a pasta can't normally be very light, but paired with the shrimp and kind of that almost that lemon in there, it was a great dish. So thank you, because it was amazing, and I highly recommend anybody else get. They're all handmade, by the way. All the pastas here are handmade, so which is also a positive.
We are finishing off our meal here at Giada with the chocolate chip and the lemon ricotta cookies. And the chocolate chip cookies are really good. They are nice and gooey, and the chocolate's just running out of them. But let me tell you what, if you come here and don't get these lemon ricotta cookies, you are missing out, because this is probably one of the best lemon cookies I've probably ever had. I love lemon dessert. I know I have said this in one of our past dining reviews, but this lemon cookie, it's so soft on the inside. Like, it looks like it would be dense, but it's not at all. It's like so light. And I love the icing on the outside. It's just so good. And Josh and I are both finishing off with some coffee tonight. I basically never have coffee. But I was feeling a little tired, so I got myself a cappuccino tonight, and then Josh just got his Americano. But overall, this has been a wonderful meal with a wonderful view of Caesar's Palace and the Bellagio. We've been watching the fountains go off. Great dinner tonight.
All right, guys, so we just finished eating inside at Giada's. Giada's?
Giada. It's her
If she
name.
ever saw this,
It's her name.
it'd be terrible. It was a really good meal. Fantastic.
It was wonderful. Josh did say at the beginning that the service was a little slow to start, which it was. But once a few tables kind of cleared out, it got much better.
Yeah.
And the food, I think, completely makes up for that, because the food was
so good.
amazing. Everything that we had was so good.
It really was. I think of everywhere we've eaten so far, this was probably my favorite place to eat.
I think so too.
Yeah.
We definitely eat different than we normally do, because I do tend to go with like a steak, and Josh will get like a fish, and we both did get pasta tonight, which is a little different for us, but the pasta dishes here are amazing.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. I mean, it's handmade.
Yeah.
They've got like a whole display up there, and you can watch them make the pastas and different things. So it was good. Definitely would recommend it.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yes. Oh, something that we did do. I don't think we mentioned this, but we paid extra money to sit by the window. I don't know that it was necessarily worth it. It was $25 per person.
It was.
So we spent, I think the total bill was about $250. It would have been $50 cheaper if we would have sat at the window. But it was a nice kind of view to like watch the sun go down and just see the strip light up a little bit. So it was cool.
Yeah, it was. But let us know if you have ever been to Giada here in Las Vegas.